Huge move by Bitcoin. When we talk about the details, an ascending triangle. I just got it to the VIP right before it started to take off. Very important move to the upside. We were looking for a return to this prior ascending triangle. This is London with Crypto Kingdom with Bitcoin spike. Now, we caught this spike barely in the back. I want to let you guys know I delivered this to the VIP. Let's go through real quickly. I hope they caught this. You had to have quick hands on this, guys. There was a lower ascending triangle that we were looking at. Brought it to the VIP just as we were breaking out the top. Very nice move. We were looking at a potential for a specific move to the downside, a return function, as we would have gotten to this specific prior ascending triangle. The fact that we did not get completely back down to this cusp here just is a little bit, I don't know, to the extent that we already confirmed off of the ascending triangle. We've just seen so many of the ascending triangles return to this top line function. So I wanted to come live as soon as I could after getting the VIP their specific heads up on the trade. Guys, go ahead and hit the like button if you could. This is London, and not financial advice. Very exciting to see some price action on Bitcoin that we caught the trade. It was just quick. As you guys know, that's how Bitcoin is. You have to be there. Literally, you have to be on it. I shot this to them in the back, VIP, etc. Boom, right before the move to the upside. We were looking for some return to function here. We were expecting potential return to the bottom. Let's look at let's just measure the price action currently at 41,241. We broke that barrier of 40,000. Very nice, about a 4 to 5% move to the upside. Going to crank the market up a little bit. Very nice to see a lot of green. Much well deserved. Way to go, VIP. Wave is just killing it. Have to look at Wave real quickly. Look at that. Just nice price action on Wave. I've been watching that in the back with VIP, etc. But Bitcoin doing very, very well on the evening. I hope the VIP are doing great, guys, tonight, and I hope you guys caught that in the back. Yo, what's up, Pathfinder? Did you yeah, I just sent that in the back. We were looking for a return to function. Pathfinder VIP, we were looking for that return to function in the back, and I sat down. I'm like, hold on. I was like, we have an ascending triangle without a doubt. And so yeah, I got that to you guys in the back. If you're quick enough, that's a photo there of just me sending it to you right before, and that was just moments before it decided to really get action. So let's see what we got. Guess who's joining VIP soon? I hope Slim is. We hope you are, brother. That's our brother right there, Slim. Hope you're doing well. Bitcoin up 5%. Beautiful movement to the upside. We can talk about the entirety of the move. Can it outperform? Would be the idea here. That's going to be the best thing we can see. Pathfinder, I'm just not surprised, brother. I sent that in the back, and you're ready for it. You are on it, brother. Way to go. I had stopped up for 2 seconds to have some dinner, and I looked at the charts when I got home. I'm like, I gotta get this to VIP. I don't have time to cut a video. So it was exciting. Now the return to this one, I don't know. I drew a red arrow here. Let's see what we got. Yep, got Twitter on my third monitor. Always, boom, you caught it. Way to go, brother. Way to go, huh? Yo, what's up? Way to go, Pathfinder. Booking those trades, making that cash. Way to go, Pathfinder. That's awesome, brother. That is so cool. That is just impressive to hear. What do I always say? I'm impressed, but I'm not surprised. That's how I'll say with VIP. So just a huge move to the upside. Now, we were expecting this all day long, and I talked about what was funny. I said this to the VIP, and before I did a pocket dial, sorry about this, but just to talk about it, I say, let's see if she fakes out even a bit to the upside. Short's a bit too comfortable, and you guys read that. You're like, too comfortable, huh? Okay, yeah, I just decided to launch to the upside, so glad we caught this one in the back. Whew, you had to have quick hands. Way to go, Pathfinder. Very nice, very impressive. Very, very impressive. As we look at just sheer positive price action, this is going to be interesting. Let's dig out. Let's zoom out just a little bit in terms of where we're at on this. Is this a technical breakout? It is. It is a technical breakout of the specified. I'm going to call it a descending triangle. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Please don't be a fake out. This is going to be so interesting, guys. As we talk about the return to function here. Oh, man, it's going to push the traders, isn't it? I tell you right now, she's up 5.61%. We have the descending triangle. We've been discussing it. I almost cut a tape today on the inverse head and shoulders as well. A lot of different patterns ongoing. The descending triangle would have a beautiful, beautiful upside target. Let's just, what I do to kind of quick draw this, boom, boom. I just get the amplitude. What I'm worried about is that amplitude, right? So I'll just copy, I'll paste on top in terms of the triangulation. That'll give me the amplitude to the top. 47,862 would be the descending triangle. Guys, that would be a 15.89% move. Oh, that would be nice, huh? That would just be amazing, huh? That'd be a great move to the upside. That's what's indicated by the specific. And we have other charts in play. I say, Pathfinder, what's up, man? Pathfinder, boom. And Slim, we can't wait for you to join VIP. We just got this in the back. Man, it was close. And the guys that were watching, they know too. Huh? This is about how we caught, just, you know, a little bit more time in terms of the actual play-by-play, just so that you know, when I caught the ascending triangle in the back here, you had to have quick hands. You had to have the monitor on, etc. Bam, when we caught it under $30,000 a year, boom. That was a nice move to the upside then. That's when we changed our name to Bitcoin Spike. So, yeah, way to go, Path. Way to go. So looking at the upside target, we'll dig into the details. We'll reframe a bit as well. Hey, we get rid of that bear flag. Thank goodness, get rid of the bear flag. We do not want that bear flag around. Let's see where we're headed right now. Let me dig in and make these technicals as clear as I possibly can. Let's dig into the bear flag. I almost cut another video on it today. I'm like, I can't do it. I was going to do it earlier today, and I was like, no, I shot 2 or 3 videos so that you know, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I did not give you another bear flag video. I say one warning there. Just to note the pattern was enough. I just didn't want to reinstill the market with too much, I won't call it FUD, it was technical, but I just didn't want to overemphasize something that just looked like we could have broken up like we are. So that it's nice to see us breaking out. I mean, a break, you know, in the opposite direction from the breakdown. It's just, I'm glad that we didn't focus on that again. That's a good thing for the channel. Now, in terms and for all the VIP, et cetera, as we would look at this, we definitely want to notice what's in the market. Like we certainly want to stay abreast or stay informed in terms of what is going on in the market. Now, I don't want to complicate things here too much, okay? I just want to reinforce the fact that we have broken out of an ascending triangle. Let's look at this. We've broken out of an ascending triangle to the upside. Now, as I kind of, let's get rid of some of the technicals here. I could go to a cleaner chart. Let's go to a specific cleaner chart. This may help a bit, okay? Let me get into the technicals here. Let's reframe this specific chart to the upside. This will have volume on it, a few different aspects. What I want to make sure that and you can just see that that bear flag formation, that support just hammered to the upside. Let's see. Scale, play, scale. No, make sure that you join VIP. This is a comment section for VIP only in terms of the exclusive nature of it. If you want to join our group, join our group. It's real easy. From a desktop computer, you join VIP. It's real easy, brother. So we'd appreciate that without a doubt. In terms of the breakout that is occurring right now, I want to put this in context on more of I've got fractals on here. I've got some different indicators. So what we want to do is essentially we want to maintain price above this specific line here on the 4 hourly. I would definitely look at this 4 hourly if you're looking for a close above. If it continues to get more aggressive, I'm going to say that we may not have the luxury of waiting for a 4-hour candle to close. Let's look on the hourly. Let's dig in to this specific line of resistance, okay? That's going to be a measurable line from which a target can be applied. That's what we want right now as an upside target, right? To those who caught it in the back VIP. Way to go, Pathfinder. Way to go, my man. What's up? 2022, going to rock it. I was thinking about you today, Pathfinder, as I was looking at our member list, and I was thinking Pathfinder knows how to hit targets without a doubt, and you're on it. You're doing really well, and it's nice to see you. Just your trade game. You're sophisticated in that you know what targets are. Not everyone does. So the breakout to the upside of the descending triangle is something that is indicated. Let me go ahead and move this volume back just a touch. Let me do 750. Let me move that back and see. There we go. Let me do 1,000. Let me back that off just a touch, and bam. That'll be fine for now. In terms of the nature of what we're going after, if you want to know, like, okay, this is a nice move, 6%. What's the ultimate here? What's the possibility to the upside here? We want this monster ascending triangle here. It may require, listen, some additional hits along this specific line. It is indicated with a flat top resistance on the 4 hourly. That flat top resistance around the 44,000, etc. And guys, I have to tell you, as people tell me, and people I talk to, etc. Well, I'd be interested in it if it went up. I'm going to tell you, we're interested in it right now. We're interested in hammering through and hitting this ascending triangle and trading in here. I don't know who else is actually trading to this extent. So a lot of people have backed off the market. People I talk to, they're like, no, I'm interested if it goes up more. If it's going to, once it really starts going up, I'm going to get involved. Not here, guys. We trade. This is a different group, so it's nice to see. That was quick, real quick. Extremely quick, huh? Extremely good trading. I'm going to put trading. Boom. Very, very nice. Let me put this in here in the chats for you real quick. Pathfinder. Boom. And Pathfinder, you're a big reason why we do VIP. I just love to see people trade and just hit it. Just absolutely annihilate the trade. Just nice way to go. We have some differentiation in here. I'll cover that later. Right now, this flat top resistance is what we are aiming for. So in the midst of amongst the other barriers that we would have here, let's see what we got. Slim Goody become a member. Slim, you just upgraded to VIP. What's up, brother? Very nice. You did it on a nice day, brother. We just restricted VIP zone. Slim in the house. What's up, brother? Nice to have you in VIP. Very, very nice. Way to go. You finally decided, huh? I know you see the signals in the back. You're like, I mean, I gotta get the signals. I gotta get in touch with Pathfinder, with Crypto Cash. What's up, Crypto Cash? You want to join our VIP, brother? Top level of membership in the back. We caught this tonight. Boom. Right on the breakout. Boom. Right as it was breaking out for VIP. Very nice to, I mean, just awesome, guys. That's the back room restricted VIP. That's the top level of membership. We would welcome you to join. And yeah, what we got here? We got Black Man 550. Everybody in the chats, you guys at least get a badge for base camp. That's our bottom level membership, but just our introductory membership. Let us know that you belong. Otherwise, our moderator, who is Angel at top, guys, that's our moderator. He's the guy with the wrench. Just to let you know, guys, he's got the wrench, and he also got into Bitcoin at $7.79. So no one's going to argue with him. If he kicks you out or anything else out of the room, you're going to be gone. All right. So just we recommend that you join our group. It's an exclusive group, and we're really excited about 2022. Moves like this help a ton. So let's look at the let's dig into the framework here. Okay, let me go back to the other chart really quickly, and let me reframe where we were here in terms of we've gone macro here. You guys know we went macro. On both charts, I want to discuss. They're laid out a little differently. You guys will be able to see this in terms of this specific chart has the RSI, boom, right? The RSI in purple. It's also along the top. I can reframe this a bit so that you can see the top level RSI, make it a little bit more distinct, but it's in the background. I always recommend, and I got to say, Slim Good, we will do a big, huge intro for you. I have to tell you, we will do a huge intro for you as soon as Price decides to take a breather, because it's a big deal that you joined VIP. We couldn't be happier, and Slim has been around. He got into Doge originally like 6 cents, guys. He's kind of like one of those tycoons, Doge tycoons, and he's excited about being VIP. He's been base camp for a few days now. We had over 100 VIPs our first month here at the channel, more than any other channel, just so you guys know. And a lot of them traded Doge, this and that, everything from Sheeb to Harmony One, etc. But we are excited that you guys are here to trade Bitcoin. We really like to trade Bitcoin. We'll trade Luna. We'll trade Phantom. We'll trade. We'll get through them, guys. We really enjoy just the art of trading, etc. A lot of people, maybe a financial past, etc. We'll just say whether or not you're what we say, just blue collar or white collar. We just the requirement is that you want to beat the streets. Right, that's the key focal. You want to beat the street. So let's get into the 5 minutes. Let's see if we get a bit of patterning here. I'm going to say we've already reached our specific threshold. Now let's just measure this again. There are two thresholds. Let's talk about this. There are two thresholds. Technically speaking, if I go through the actual threshold and just make a note to yourself, we're very big here about developing your own trade technique. It's just crucial. We want you to frame things. We want you to technically be able to handle things to the point where at the end of the year, like Slim's VIP now, like I want him to be able to say, that's right, I did it. Right? Maybe, London, he helped me, etc. Like London, I appreciate it. I very much, I appreciate Josh at the bottom, $1 million champ from 2021. And he wrote the nicest thing about me. He's like, London, I listened to everything. I applied it. Everything you said, I put it to work. And he says, I went to the market and I conquered. He got that $1 million, and he earned $1 million trading. That was the challenge I put him up to. He's a very good businessman, etc. So to the extent that he was able to reinforce these principles, it was just really cool. So that's the way we prefer it. It's not, Pathfinder can tell you that from the back tonight. I let this out tonight, boom, just at the cusp of breakout, and literally you had to have fast hands. It wasn't like a it's not a buying club, it's something like that. It's the best traders that I know of in terms of their ability to conquer the technicals, and that's what we pride ourselves on. So let's look at the and Slim. I got some good news coming for you in terms of the overall. I mean, I'll play some music, I'll do some different stuff. I mean, I can do some of that now. I just want to dig into the technicals. We have to get into the. Of course, you would join right when the price is going off. We'll never forget this, Slim. Way to go! And I think we have your profile on Twitter as well. Looking at the carry up function, we have two options here. Okay, the two options would include, in terms of an ascending triangle, very interesting in terms of not returning to that primary ascending triangle. Okay, this primary ascending triangle, we had a smaller triangulation here. We were worried about returning down to this triangulation because Bitcoin has been. And I had just let it out in the back. I was like, shorts are too comfortable. It's got to challenge the shorts. Something's kind of going on. They read that in the back before it really started to, it made an initial juke I'd say juke for the people shorting to the upside. And then it reconfirmed on the right along the 100. Let me see. Got in a bit before the message. When I saw the picture, I was like, yeah, we're going. Boom. Nice. See? That's what's nice. Huh? You already have the technicals right in front of you. And it's so nice for me. You have to know, Pathfinder, because I can take a break, not much of one, but a break, and literally just go set some food on a table for like 5 minutes. Like, that's all I needed, like 5 minutes. I need some food. I went to the gym. Like, I gotta be normal for like 2 hours and rip myself away from the actual price action for just a minute, right? As we would, because we spend a lot of time on the TA guys. The guys, everybody does who's in crypto trying to beat the market. But this is where it comes into play. And Pathfinder knows this was as she was going, and you can attest to that. Same thing happened at under 30,000 when we caught it. That's why I called it Bitcoin spike, because we're just on it like that. It's like, if it's going to roll up, we're going to find it. We're going to catch it. So too specific, okay? Too specific, and I'm probably a little bit excited. I'm excited that you guys are trading and making money. I'm excited that Slim has joined VIP. That's just awesome, brother. I look forward to you being an active member in the back, and Pathfinder will tell you that's kind of what it's all about. Let's see if we can continue. Absolutely. Let's talk about the hurdles. The two. It's going to be interesting, guys, in terms of the technicals. Now, when you see the price function start to retract like that, people have taken at the target. We can go to the specific the full amplitude move. Okay, the full amplitude move is close. It's kind of chosen a hybrid between the two. Okay, in terms of the functioning, most who have gotten out will either scale in, okay, or they'll wait for another pattern design. Okay, they'll wait for another technical pattern to trade into, up 5% now to 41,211. In terms of the specific nature here, the two options that you have. Let me move this over just a touch. The two options that you have would be this specific amplitude here. Okay, a lot of the ascending triangles in the market are not playing to their full extent. I'm going to let you guys know the full extent would be the original pivot in downward trajectory of the entire support line. This larger, let me grab the right line, this larger amplitude to the upside. We are not seeing that. Okay, that is a technical measurement, a really bullish technical measurement that you guys should be aware of, is the original pivot in to the top level resistance. And you guys know, when you hear me say, from now on, and you'll know this, when you hear me say ascending triangle, bullish, right? Just the most bullish thing you can imagine. They print cash. If you haven't traded them, when they get going, they're really, really impressive. So to the extent that we're seeing this in action now, the VIP know. And we traded enough of them. I'll just tell you guys, they can really, really make some good money, particularly when they grow in size, they become more impressive, etc. And so this is a real miniature one that we had here. Now, I guess the confirmation, we'll just call it the confirmation on this specific miniature one here, and just a smaller one. We're on the 5-minute time frame. Just the amplitude of this one, for instance, was, what is it? Under 2%, right? Under 2%, about $750, right? So this amplitude is much greater. This is a much more of a macro feature, about almost a $2,000 I'd say amplitude thereof. So when you would look at this, and I'm just going to say this as a matter of fact, okay? As a matter of fact, when you see something like this, typically buyers are lined up along, the ones that have taken are lined up along these levels, guys. I'm going to tell you, like maybe 8-9 times out of 10, I don't know what you guys would say, we may see a differential, or we may see that compromise if, as in this circumstance, and I need to talk about this line as well. This is a breakout line as well, so there are orders most likely at this level as well. This specific top line resistance, right, of this smaller ascending triangle, we did essentially, within a threshold, get a confirmation off of this. We did get a small confirmation, boom, off of this top line resistance. There are still orders at this level, just so that you guys know. Now, whether or not they get filled, I'll let you know. Probably 80% of the time, 90% of the time, we see price return. Very important, guys. We see price return to this prior top level resistance. It's just, I'm going to tell you, 80 to 90% of the time, that's what we see. So it looks like kind of a hybrid. This is actually a bit encouraging. If I look at the amplitude here, it's nearly a full measurement. As we would look at the price action, full measurement of this original, the primary hit into that top line resistance. That's essentially the 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5. Boom. And what are we coming off of? A nice bull flag. We caught that in the back as well. So we've had a good few days here in the back. A little bit of discovery mode goes on when we're looking for pattern development. I never mind that, guys. If you guys if the VIP or the back showing charts, etc., talk about, kind of an update on this pattern, that pattern, the odds favor probably a return to this level, etc. But to the extent that we're coming off the bull flag, which we caught the move to the upside, to the extent that we even caught this smaller, I'll say that we even caught this smaller ascending triangle. Let me go ahead and reframe this, and always look at this on a big screen TV. I'm just going to remind you guys, please look at these streams on a big screen TV, okay? It makes a huge difference for you. Okay, not for me, not at all for me, but for you. In terms of this specific ascending triangle, caught that one in the back. So we caught the bull flag, we caught this in the back. The return, we were looking for a return to the prior resistance here. However, it was quickly interrupted with the specific finding that we had, bam, just on the breakout, we caught that in the back. Just really excited that we caught that. Let's talk about this specific line of prior resistance. See if it could become this is where things get a little bit elevated in terms of risk. Okay, the picture of risk enters the equation after a nice move to the upside. Now, I've said 80 to 90% of the time we're going back to this level. Okay, we're going back to this top line resistance. All right, top line resistance here. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is London. This is Bitcoin Spike, okay? I'm a former financial professional. This is not financial advice. You guys know that. Harvard Business School, Duke University, et cetera, but not financial advice. That's just the one key here. Our top level of membership is VIP. So you guys are welcome to join our trade group. All right, and in terms of just introductions, top of the channel is none other than Angel Matos. Guys, he's number 1 VIP. He's been invested in Bitcoin since $7.79. $7, guys, and 79 cents. And he makes this his home, which we're really excited to have him as our top VIP. That's just the bottom line. $58,000 total contributor. And I always say I hope he makes that. I hope he made that over lunch after paying attention to our streams and I don't know, just fitting in the flow of VIP. Seems like a lot of money, but not for some guys. So as we would look at this specific. But we do love you, brother. You know that without a doubt. And we would like to hear from you. The Super Chat King, $1,000 Super Chat King. We're not sure where he is. He always lets us know that he's doing well in the market when he super chats. So we like when he does well. It's kind of a group thing for us. We get excited about that. We will discuss it's an interesting line right now for you guys to look at on the hourly. Let's go from the 4 hourly. I would recommend you guys draw this specific line on the 4 hourly, okay, the specific level of resistance across the top. I would recommend you draw the specific level of resistance across the top, that you carry it over into the hourly, okay? Draw it into the hourly because it's going to cut through some price action along the top, okay? If we do that, we're going to be reframed very quickly in terms of have we broken out sufficiently along this level. But you can carry that line in terms of this descending triangle. Descending triangles are difficult to beat. Okay, they're difficult to beat. They can operate as a continuation pattern to the upside. Clearly, they can operate as such. To the extent that they operate as a bearish fashion, you guys will typically see that along the top of a price action. Okay, so as we would dig into this line from the 4 hourly to the 1 hourly, bring it down to the 30 minutes. Okay, you'll still see the features in here, which clearly denoted as the line of resistance. Okay, the upside target of this descending triangle would be the amplitude here. Okay, now that amplitude, I'm going to tell you, it should get us up into a level which would be exciting, guys, extremely exciting to get up and through this 47,882. Now, in line or concert therewith, we have this specific, and we'll just review this again here. We have that specific ascending triangle with even a larger, so it's really a larger upside target. So I would say a step one from here would be, just so that we frame it correctly in terms of the technicals, let's just go through the technicals and make sure that we have things framed properly. Step one would be the specific descending triangle. Let me get this right. We have about 4 ascending triangles and 1 descending triangle. Okay, here we go. Step one is going to be to try and complete the descending triangle breakout. That would lead to step two, which would be the ascending triangle here with the flat top resistance. Okay, the ascending triangle to the upside. Now, the ascending triangle is where things get good, guys. The ascending triangle is where we get to an amplitude on top, and we've measured that out before, but up through the I'd say the $55,000 range, up and beyond that 55 is measured from this amplitude. Okay, the entirety, that's the most bullish measurement you can essentially take to the market in terms of the more, I'd say, conservative. The conservative estimate, 54,742, just this specified, kind of not hit 1, but hit 2. So it's going to be that secondary pivot in the market. So that's ultimately the $55,000 Bitcoin requires step one, step two. Step one, we beat this descending triangle with the amplitude here, okay, measured on and through the breakout of this larger ascending triangle. The descending triangle amplitude can lead to that ascending triangle breakout. You guys got it? I know it's descending, ascending, exactly in terms of easy to remember, kind of the way that you can remember the descending and ascending triangles. Just always remember that a descending triangle can fit on top of an ascending triangle. Okay, real easy stuff. If you're trying to remember them, it's the line of resistance and line of support that matters. It's an ascending line of support, a descending line of resistance, and we have a flat bottom or a flat top. We want these flat, guys. We want those as flat as we can possibly get them, okay? So the more flat that this line is, the greater indication it is that the buyers are in the market. I'm telling you, when the price gets there, boom, they're off. They're literally selling right at the prior intermediary high. That's an indication to the traders that yes, we're in the presence of buyers right now. So let's dig back into, we got through that 1, 2, 3 kind of, I'd say that this is the steps that would need to be taken to get up to the 55,000. Let's dig back in because it looks like we are framed, and this is in the, where are we at now? We're on the 30 minutes. So this is nice to bring this line from, as I recommended, guys, bring this line in from this 4 hourly, okay? Bring it down to, and I say that line of resistance, okay? Bring it down into the hourly. It's going to be a little bit more difficult potentially for you to draw it on the hourly, okay? The hourly is going to invite you to cut into this specific zone in here. To the extent that you want to be, I'd say, in conformance with the 4 hourly, which is a very impressive time frame, I would recommend that you start with the 4 hourly, bring that line down into the hourly, and thereafter let's bring it in, for instance, to the 30-minute. We'll start to see a little bit more interaction at that 4 hourly line. You guys got it? Start at the 4 hourly. Draw your level of resistance or your line of resistance there. Okay, then bring it down to the hourly, then to the 30-minute, then to the 5-minute. Just change your time frames. It will be kind of intuitive after that. I want to say welcome to Slim, to VIP. It's going to be a great 2022, and we are so excited to have you join the VIP. I'm putting that in the chats right now, Slim. I'm so excited that you decided to join VIP. The price action has, just for a bit, and you guys know, the first thing out of the gate that I said on this, now this line's going to complicate to an extent. There are so many orders lined up right here, guys. You have no idea. In terms of prior resistance of this ascending triangle, the feature which we found in the back, okay, which I let the VIP know about as it was breaking out, just like quick. And Pathfinder was on it. Not sure who else in the back got on it. You got to be quick. It's not an easy game here. This is not, I'll tell you, the market is not a handout. And the people who trade a lot know that. It is not a handout. You have got to stay on it to beat the market. 24/7, 365. It's just not easy. We got lucky with the timing tonight. Just perfect. Right about the time we were going to stream. Just very exciting to see. So line of prior resistance. There are orders right here. I'm just telling you guys. In addition, there are orders right here. Right? You understand what both of those are. Right? You understand which both. They're both. Let's see. One is a prior level of. Actually, they're both prior levels of resistance. Right? So my axiom that I always say is, show me a prior level of resistance, I'll show you orders to turn it into support. You guys know that. That is exactly what I tell VIP all the time. And in terms of this level of resistance here, show me a prior level of resistance. It's real easy on the ascending triangle. Very interesting that we did not get back down to this specific ascending triangle here. I love if we can find 1 out of 10 that doesn't. It's just very rare. It's very, very rare. So rare, and you guys know that it's going to have to be a part of a larger componentry, right? We were coming off a bull flag, which you caught in the back. Beautiful. Coming off of this smaller ascending. We did catch that in the back. VIP are just trading a lot. I know that. So congratulations to the VIP. What I will say, in terms of the return to function, etc., always be agile. I teach alpha traders all the time about agility in the market, right? Can you take the 1 out of 10 times, and can you beat the people who are solidified on the 9 out of 10 probability? That is what starts to define alpha. A lot of people think, well, I'm going to beat the market. I'm going to beat the market by 2 or 3 times. I'm going to beat it by 5 or 10 times. You may beat the market, believe it or not, with the most competitive traders. You may beat the market, and listen to this, guys. You may beat the market by participating in the 1 out of 10 times that cut against the grain on a highly probable trade, and being that quick and ready to adjust your game plan, being agile in the market. Most people think, well, I'm going to beat the market. I'm going to beat it by 2 times. I'm talking about the whole market, guys. I mean, when I say alpha, like the percentage by which you beat the market, yeah, most people think, well, I'm going to cream it. I'm going to do a 2x over the market. No, there's a lot of people going to do a 2x in the market. The number of times that the market presents you an opportunity to go 2x may be, well, it's the same pattern, the same type of coin. Let's say 9 out of 10 times. And the crucial thing is, well, who's going to get the 1 out of 10 times? As you look into, and pardon, let me adjust the microphone. As you would look into that specific equation, that is why we had to do this in the back, right? Because we were looking for a return. That red arrow was the return down to the prior resistance, right? But are you ready? Are you that agile in the market, et cetera? Are you ready to flip the switch, hit the button, and bam, you're up and out, right? When we contravene, and I knew something was up, guys. In terms of this, I just have to say, because I was like, it was too quiet for the shorts. I'm like, this is too easy. Something's going on here. Indeed, shorts a bit too comfortable. Right, we were talking about a return to this specific top line resistance. I'm like, and I brought it up here because look at this. It was just pouring down to the prior resistance. I'm like, let's see if she fakes out even a bit to the upside. Shorts a bit too comfortable, and boom, absolutely just on call. That was literally like how long was that? That was within 30 minutes, just bam, it moved to the upside. So we enjoyed that in the back. So way to go, VIP. We got to play some music or something. Slim, let me get you some tunes on, my man. Let's see what Slim's got going on. Bum. You want to see the Bitcoin bull? Let's march the Bitcoin bull for Slim. He just joined VIP. If you guys join VIP, we'll set you up in the back with the restricted zone, etc. You'll be getting all the signals. You'll be part of the group. You guys will be developing into just the best guys. It's the top group of traders in crypto. I got to tell you guys that nobody is questioning that. Big shout out to Angel on top. $7.79 Bitcoin. What's up, Angel? My man, I know you're listening. What's up? Probably just relaxing in the background. Maybe it's who knows, maybe it's a Cohiba night. Maybe you're having a nice Cohiba and you got your hands tied up, or maybe you're fully engaged on the keyboard to trade. I would imagine that is what Angel is doing right now. As you guys say, well, where is he? What is he doing? And he's probably trading. He's probably solidified and focused in on the market like you guys wouldn't believe. He's been around since he's invested in Bitcoin at $7.79. He knows when he can play on the keyboard and the super chats and everything else, and when it means business. So let's look at this specific. Let's just rewind a little bit here. But I have to, Slim. I got to bust the bull out. You guys have got to just appreciate the bull here. This is my bull. I will march him around. For Slim, who just joined VIP, you guys enjoy just a second away from the price action. Let's go with it. Here we go. And I'm going to welcome again Slim to the VIP. That is the Bitcoin bull. He's ours, guys. He's mine. So I want to welcome you, Slim. And if you will give me let me do a few things right here, right now. Let me get into the chats just a second while we're watching price develop along with this level of resistance. I'm just going to go ahead and draw an arrow right here. It's not what I want to do. It's just what we need to do right now. I'll put a question mark next to it for the time being. Shorts are lined up, guys. They are lined up. I'm going to make this a red, just a red, because we've gone through the green, right? Let's go through the red. Let me put a question mark. I'm going to put question, return to prior, let's say, ascending triangle top. Boom. I'm going to put that right in here. We're going to focus on this within the context of this. Return to prior ascending triangle top. That's just what I'm going to leave this as we watch the price action for a second while I delve in on the side and while I put a few things in this in the chat real quickly. If you guys are new, we trade. That's what we do. I'm a former financial professional, certified in markets, etc. First job I had was a lead analyst on a $1 billion equity fund. Okay, so I've been around in finance, and I appreciate definitely having just the most accurate technicals in crypto. I just feel like it's important that somebody does. Okay, and we really try to the full extent possible. We don't always tell you what's popular. We tell you what's technical. That's just it. And we love watching traders develop their game, develop their TA. Let me get into the chat real quickly here and put this up for Gate. I want to let you guys know Gate is, man, the bull is great. What's up, Luke? Yes, it is. Luke in the house. What's up, Luke? My man. Bam. VIP in the house. VIP. Boom. Yeah, that the bull looks really great on the big screen TV, doesn't he? That's where he was intended to be seen. So looking at this breakout, I know everybody wants to break this descending triangle. A little bit of variability along the downside. Let me reframe this just a touch. Make sure that we are perfect on this 4 hour. Let's go to the 4 hourly here. I put the let me put this link in here for Gate. If you guys don't trade on Gate, I just need to alert you to the fact, like Slim, you're coming into the group, etc. Let me pin this message on top. Gate is the specific exchange that has more price action. I'm gonna tell you guys on Bitcoin than guys anything else you're going to find. Okay, you're really going to be impressed when you deal with the technicals on Bitcoin. You have a price chart from active trading on Gate all the way back through 2013. So like, well, I trade on Coinbase or I trade on, guys, those are definitely inferior in terms of the price action. Having dealt with it, Gate has dealt with the price action. They had it on their exchange in 2013. So it's I'd say the strongest technical exchange that we can find. It's what we like to deal with, and I invite you guys to follow that link. You'll be plugged into our group. We'll have the data. I'm big about the data. We'll both share whatever rebates. It's not a get rich idea at all, period. But it's an idea for us to be linked up in terms of the data from that specific exchange. So we look forward to hearing about how well you guys do on Gate. I know that I trade on it, Angel trades on it, and it's that's enough said, guys. It's a great exchange. It doesn't lock down like Binance. I'll let you know that. Very importantly, they do not lock coins, etc., like Binance has, which it's the primary reason that we use it. You guys know that. Let's dig into this line of resistance real quickly. I want to get into this. I want to do exactly what VIP would be doing in the back. They'd be drawing their specific line of resistance in line with the magnet mode, right? Just snapping this to the grid. Let's see exactly where we're at in terms of that line of resistance. Let's just look. We're just teetering over the top of it right now. That's important in terms of the work that we're doing to measure the potential upside. Can we have another 10 or 12% day up in Bitcoin? Can we do that? That would just be phenomenal to have another, because Bitcoin, once it gets going, guys, it really has been impressive. Look at these moves here. Look at this. Boom to the upside, 17%. Boom to the upside, 12%. And let's look at this in terms of just today's price action. Was the threshold of this the triangulation has lessened, but 8.5%, up 4% now. But once Bitcoin gets going, you'll look at the other altcoins, and when it's competitive, you're like, why am I chasing the altcoins around so much? You guys know that. It's like, why am I chasing those altcoins around so much? Because it's just not it's not always the winning strategy. When you see Bitcoin take off, it's like, and you're involved, you're like, I'm glad I'm trading Bitcoin. And that sense of relief of just focusing on the proper, I'd say, the proper coin, and we believe that proper coin is I'll tell you this: we trade anything, guys. We trade from Doge. We traded that on the way up, right? We traded on the way up, a bit on the way down. But I was thinking about that tonight with Elon. I don't know. He, to the extent that he chose something bad for little X, for his son, etc. I don't know. I think long term, I'm sure Elon is Elon. He's probably gonna do something amazing with Doge that we can't even really figure out right now. He's quite the brainiac, right? He's a very gifted individual. So I look forward to seeing what he's gonna do. Believe it or not, with Doge. I look forward to seeing what Sheeb's going to do with Sheeb, the Shibarium, and all the Sheeb swap. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in 2022. What new surprises will there be? I'm looking forward to that. Let me see what Slim has said. Awesome, man. I'm excited. So Slim's on gate. Is on gate. Boom. Bam. That's good news. You'll now there's a little bit of getting used to on gate. I just tell you also a higher graphics processor, a higher line graphics processor would be encouraged. Just as always, I would tell that to anybody on any exchange running technicals. You can get kind of an out of the box approach. I would just definitely recommend that you guys, as you look at your trading stations, that you do so with the top tech that you can plug in. You don't want to spend 60 grand on a rig to trade 20 grand necessarily. But you have to think about it. If you spent 60 grand on a rig to trade 20 grand, would you start to think about it? Well, as anyone who sat around and traded 20 grand, I'm drawing the fibs out here from the preceding breakout of this ascending triangle. All right, which we got in the back. Congratulations to all the VIP who were back there. Boy, it was quick. It was quick. A little bit less time on this one than we had under 30. At the prior. Now, I bring that up a lot because it doesn't seem like much, but we were sideways for 60 days, okay, in this zone here. And when I found that ascending triangle here, just so you know, okay, when I found that here, we've been sideways for 65 days. Everyone they had seen enough patterns, enough talk. They were just like, what are we going to do? I'm like, ascending triangle, bam, move to the upside. You had a little bit more time on this one here than you did here. This one was quick. But they call it a spike for a reason. It happens quick. It's impulsive. It's that price action getting in high gear, and that's what we love. We love that. It's just kind of the thrill of trading. Let's go the thrill of trading. Pardon this line of resistance. I'm a little excited tonight. We got Slim joining. We got some good price action. We got all kinds of good stuff going on. Let's go to the 5 minutes, see if we can plug into the specific. I'd say these Fibonacci's. If you guys would like to draw them to the candle wick to the top, you can. That is, I'd say that's methodology number one. If you would like to draw them, we're currently at that 38.2, just so you know, okay? If you would like to draw them to the actual line, that's method number two, okay? They're going to be variable levels of Fibonacci's, okay? You guys who trade a lot, you know that. And it's not, the market will go through phases where it seems to respect one over the other. When the market is in transition, it adds the element of risk, pardon me. I do speak educated, well-spoken English. I'm sorry. I got distracted by Luke commenting in the section. Guys, if I ever sound like I don't know what's going on, it's because I'm distracted. I've got 3 or 4 things going on like you guys do. So I'm the one caught on the mic. It's the hot mic 24/7 with me. And Slim, we got to say VIP. Slim, what I need you to do, go to the kingdom in terms of the profile here, and please reply to this first pinned tweet here. And we have this just here. Put this here, but I am VIP. I'm Slim. Boom. And so that you guys know, just do that and go ahead and tweet, and that'll get my attention, and I'll hook you up in the back with the rooms, etc. Make sure you got, sounds like you got the exchange going on. Way to go, Slim. And you got the, you got all the goods essentially getting put together. So that's exciting. In terms of, I'm sure you got the book, you got the this and that, and I just get your reference materials. If you guys find a reference material better than the one that I've suggested, you let me know, and I'll run it by the people I know from Wall Street that think that the other book is a little bit preferable, and we'll see. Maybe yours is preferable to crypto. I'll leave that open. We adhere to New York Institute of Finance. It's just, nobody's going to argue with the New York Institute of Finance, guys. They are who they are, okay? So we're excited to, to know what they know. Maybe not everything they know, but quite a bit of what they know. So we are dug into, let's go to the 1 minute real quickly. This is that cross line of resistance. We have trajected up and over it on the 4 hour. That's the 4 hourly line as we just remind ourselves where we are at. It's going to be a buyer demand circumstance right here. People want the answer a lot of times, like, well, can you take the answer that you're part of the demand, and whether or not you're demanding it at this level on this line is going to dictate whether or not it picks up. People don't want that kind of an answer. Like, what do you mean? If I participate, it could be different. Without a doubt, guys, you're part of the demand function. So to the extent that we're going to gauge the overall, let me say this, within, what do we always say? We say buy at support, sell at resistance, trade your patterns, right? So this would be a pattern trade, right? Buy at support would be down here. Buy at support, sell at resistance. Sellers have already sold. Trade your patterns, which would be that descending triangle currently in play right now, right? You would trade the breakout thereof, right? And the last would be hit your targets. So buy at support, sell at resistance, trade your patterns, and hit your targets, right? Simple stuff. If you can make all those work together, you're going to be a phenomenal trader. I know that. Without a doubt, you guys are going to learn how to trade the lights out on crypto. It's going to be a good 2022 without a doubt. Excited that Slim has joined. What's up? Shout out to Luke. Big Luke in the house. They didn't have that book at the library across the street. I got a copy on my phone, but I need to order the book on Amazon. Yep, on Amazon. I'm going to put on Amazon. But man, bam. Make sure that you got the that Amazon copy. Just 2-day it overnight if you can. When you get it, be prepared. It's like a 600-page book or a 500-page book. You don't need to read all of it at once at all. That's not required, guys. That is not required. Okay? It's if you can get through the 100. I'm going to say, did you ever read a book that was like 150 pages? Like ever in your life? Did you ever read a book that was like 150 pages? Some people say no. I know that some people will say, no, I didn't, London. That's okay. If you think that you might be able to one day read a book that's 150 pages, all right, I need you to read 150 pages of the first part of this book, and then when you like it, I won't be able to stop you from reading the next, the residual 300 or so pages. So if you can read probably the first 30 pages, guys, okay? Literally the first 30 pages of that book. So let's do this here in terms of this. We don't want that. We want this. It's going to be backwards here. Let's. The expectation would be back to the prior resistance. All right. I'm just going to tell you, orders are here. You don't have to participate with this move. It can surprise and fake out. To the extent we surprised and faked out here on this lower level, this lower ascending triangle. Now, I'll tell you this, guys, if it gets all the way back down here to this preceding resistance here, then we're going to have definitely a different talk and a different data set than we've ever had on the return to function. We call it a return to function, returning to prior resistance. Boom. That's just our data, guys, and we know it's about 9 and 10. It's 9 and 10 want to return to the prior resistance. If I would tell you this, guys, if Bitcoin changed tomorrow and never wanted to go back to another prior resistance, hats off to the exchanges. Hats off to everybody, to the traders. I'd be so excited if we never return to another previous resistance. I'd be so excited, guys. If when we hit an ascending triangle like this, and if for those of you just tuning in, appreciate it, hit the like button. Let me know what's up with you in terms of do you guys trade? What's your story in crypto? If you're just kind of checking the channel out, I'd appreciate that. A former financial professional, we have the top trade group, and that's not an overstatement. That's just the truth. So welcome to our stream in terms of that. A lot of former financial professionals have been our VIP, et cetera, exchange employees, et cetera. And everything from military to blue collar, white collar. The requirement is that you want to beat the market. That is the requirement with our group. And I'm a former presidential advisor. That had nothing to do with finance, but it is a reason for a lot of people to decide to hate me for no other good reason. Plenty of other good reasons to try and hate me, but I'm a pretty nice guy, so that's pretty difficult unless that's your primary reason. But guys, I'm not political right now. We are chilling out in crypto. I found kind of a safe haven in crypto. I have to tell you that in terms of things getting a little bit belligerent, it seemed like with politics. And I'm not a I'm not a fair weather friend to say that the least, not at all. But to the extent that things got a little bit acrimonious, a little bit, I don't know, dangerous. I'm not sure what all was really going on with politics in 2021, but I was like, 2020 to 21, etc. I was like, I just need maybe some crypto in my life, and that's when I found the channel, and I was like, I could do this. This is good stuff. These people want to trade, and I didn't know people were trading crypto so heavily, so it was just like a perfect transition for me to get involved in crypto. So I welcome you guys, whatever your background is. I'm sure you guys have great stories to tell us as well. This is a little bit of my story in terms of that. And I always say, as Angel says, we're no choir boys. No one here is perfect. We're not looking for like a perfect group of people at all. That's not the idea. Just some respectful people that want to learn TA. As we look at this specific ascending triangle on the bottom, we had a nice confirmation here. We did not return back down to this level of prior resistance. It's rare that we see that. And it could be a market dynamic shifting. That'd be great. Don't be in terms of that, I don't want it to be just that, okay, that's the 1 out of 10 or whatnot. I want it to be the entire market has shifted now. That's what I want. Don't be the anomaly. That's the one that didn't do it. That's just the one. No, I want it to change forever. That's it. Ascending triangle, boom, we're up and away. We don't have to return to that prior level of resistance. Now, we did get a confirmation here. As you guys watch me do my technicals, typically because we have this amplitude measurement of the ascending triangle to carry up, you'll see me in the back as well. I will copy this, I'll paste it, and I'll just stick it on top. Not that we're going to formulate another ascending triangle. That's not the idea. It's just when I do that in fast form, all I'm doing is taking this specific amplitude. You guys know that. I'm taking this specific amplitude, and this is the only part of the line that I carry about, okay? Or that I care about, pardon me. As I would look at that, I could literally I almost do this, and I may start to do that, carry that line up and just condense it like that. Just so you know, if you ever see me stacking ascending triangles, I'm just worried about that specific amplitude right there, and I may start condensing these. It's just as I get you guys information, like tonight was just as we look at the let's go to the message room for the VIP. As we look at this, it was just it was as quickly as I could get it into there, bam, right? Just a huge find, and you guys can look at the timing. It was 9:07. In terms of that. So it's just that was quick enough for Pathfinder to see it, to find it, and for VIP just to be scheduled into another important move on Bitcoin. Not just, we'll call this just another important move on Bitcoin. Another nice move by BTC. If you guys were on leverage, etc., way to go. That's a nice move, without a doubt. Now, the entirety, since we've been paying attention here, let's look up here. Over 6.5% move. That's beautiful. Currently sitting at about a 4.5% move since things looked a little bit I don't know, they looked a little bit too comfortable. You guys know in the back there I was saying before the pocket dial, sorry about that, never happens. It really doesn't. Let's see if she fakes out to the upside. Shorts are a bit too comfortable. That was my feeling here when we were just heading down like this. I'm like, it just seems too easy right now. There's something else going on. It's like it's just shorts seem too well put together. It just seems like almost a giveaway at this point. So that was my inclination here, and then we did turn around. Certainly got that ascending triangle, flat top resistance, ascending line of support to the back, and excited to see that the VIP traded. Pathfinder in the house. Way to go, brother. Way to go. Nice moves. So, man, what a nice pattern to throw into the mix. Thank goodness we got off of this specific. Let's look at the 4 hour. Let's see how far away we are. In fact, we have this macro ascending triangle. We'd like to come into. We would like that to come into focus more. Right? We would like it to come into focus more. Step one is going to be beating this descending triangle, this descending line of resistance, flat top or flat bottom, pardon me, guys, of support, flat bottom of support. This falling, okay, the descending or the falling line of resistance. This has an amplitude carry up that were the buyers to really move in right now, move us to the upside. It's going to take what, guys? We're going to need a breakout confirmation of the prior resistance as a support, and bam, we're going to need momentum to the upside. You guys saw this specific move here. Not a huge move in the context as we look at the overall, let's say, bigger picture, the 4-hourly or the daily. However, the implications are there. One thing we got was the momentum. I'm always talking about the momentum. When the momentum goes, you know it's going, right? It is the market moving. When it starts to move, that's the requirement in terms of the pattern completion, and really a lot of times in terms of entry. You guys know that. You don't want to be a part of catchy price action. You don't want to be a part of a lot of you don't want to be a part of like slow grinding price action at all. I am 100% behind you guys. In terms of if you don't like slow price action, you came to the right place. I can't stand it. It's the worst thing ever invented. Literally, I wish they'd cut back the exchange hours and make it move more when it was open, right? It just, you guys understand that. It's like we only have so many hours in the day. I want it to move during those hours. So in terms of, let's clean up this, let's take this off the map for a moment here, and let's let me do a little bit here in terms of this specific. I'll actually delete these just real quickly, and I'll bring them back onto the map. Let's look at this and here. Now, this is important as we look at the specified bear flag to see how far up and away have we gone here. This is just a big move for Bitcoin to get away from this threshold. This line of support was a big worry for a lot of people. Big worry. The line of support had been broken. You guys know that. So we were in the threshold. Honestly, we were in the threshold, or within I'd say a feasible possibility. All right, whether or not it be probable, because we had a lot of hurdles below us. We had the 50% retracement, right? We had the candle wicks below us as well, offering a little bit of an extra level of support, right? In addition to the 50% retracement. So we had, a few safeguards below us, but the notion that we had broken down out of this specific bear flag, it's like, if we weren't talking about the bear flag, why would we be in the market? It's like it's right in front of us. That is what's going on right now. We just broke out of a bear flag, so we had to cover it. And there you go. Pathfinder saying, as much as I'd love it to go right now, I'd still love a macro golden pocket for BTC. Really doesn't want to go there. I know. The 50%, it's just like buyers are looking at 50%. A 50% discount, 50% is 50%, and that kind of a discount on Bitcoin right now, people are like, well, it's half off, so it does, huh? You feel the market just like stepping in, and it's almost any time. I'll cut a video sometimes, like I want to see what happens. I'll cut a video saying Bitcoin is in trouble. Literally, I'll do that, and then it's like someone literally just goes and pushes a button, literally just here, and fixes it. I'll figure something out. Sometimes I'll do it on Twitter. I've done this before on Twitter. I'm like, Bitcoin is in serious trouble right now. I'll CC Elon's team or whoever else, I copy them in the tweets, BlackRock and Sailor, whoever else I can. This is not good for Bitcoin technically. And it's just like, they'll push up, somehow a button gets pushed, and it's just the whole thing just gets fixed. I don't always do that, but we have to cover the technicals, and if something isn't looking favorable, then without a doubt, right, we have to discuss it. And it's nice. It seems like there's a relatively good repair function on Bitcoin. Not sure that you guys pay attention to that, but it seems like there's a good repair function. Pathfinder, we would all love to get to the golden pocket for purposes of value. I'm going to put that in the chat for Pathfinder, and appreciate you shouting out. We want to shout out to all our VIPs, and to Slim, brand new VIP. What's up? It's so cool. We're so excited that you are in VIP, and you're going to go ahead and respond to that first pinned tweet, right? So let's rewind here. Let's get back to away from the bull flag, but we are off a bit, right? The notion of the question was, how far up and away are we? Are we in the clear right now from this bear flag? Really, as you would look at it, are we still on this line of resistance here? And let's get back into this. Let me rewind a second. let's see here. Let's see. There we go. In terms of the, let's see here. Let me get into the. Okay, let's look at this. This is the line of resistance across the top. This let's go to the 5-minute here. Let's go to the 30-minute here. This line of resistance across the top. That would be your breakout protocol. Okay, up and above this line of resistance, confirming it as support and moving to the upside. That's what's required. Okay, technically that's what's required. Now, if it wants to pattern along that specific line, it's going to get a little bit messier, right? If it wants to pattern below, we can deal with that. But then you're still looking at a breakout. Let me zoom in a bit here. You're still looking at a breakout, okay, with this key line of resistance. It can get a little bit. Messy along that line. So, in terms of the question as to whether or not we've broken out of the descending triangle, it looks like we've backed off of it for now. I don't want to say that. Does that get us out of the woods? Necessarily, as great as it is just to have a moment where we're up now 3.82%. Now Bitcoin just wrote the book on flash bang up to the 4 or 5% to the top, and in 2 hours it's up 1%, or it's up 0.35%. This volatility has been phenomenal, but man, we have got to capture it in the back. You guys know that it's a lot of work. You guys know that because we call it we earned the name Bitcoin Spike with moments like this. And if you know, this was the ascending triangle that I threw in the back just as it was about to go, people in the back ready for it to go. And you just have to understand it spends so little time really screaming to the upside that you just have to be prepared to be quick. It's like, you see and in terms of pattern identification, guys, you know how competitive you have to be? You have to know, like when I put this in the back, you have to know exactly what this is. Like without a doubt, you have to know. Like I was traveling, I just went and hit the iron, was coming home from dinner, etc., and bam, I'm at the house. And you guys just know, I mean, is it literally about to go? They have to know ascending triangle. They have to know without a question, just boom, boom, boom. I mean, it has to. It's second nature. I mean, VIP are quick, like without a doubt, quick, impressive guys. Because other people, we need to hold their hand, we need to talk to them. Well, this specific. Let me see what I have here on the. Let me see my. Hold on. Where is the? Hold on. Main bull. What happened to our window capture? You guys let me know that. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can redo this. Boom. Let's see what we have. Well, looks like we have a relative blackout. Not sure how that happened. Let me see if I can reframe the specific. And you guys let me know if you see anything. But, well, we just went to a kind of a blank screen. Very interesting. Maybe I hit a button or some button got hit. Let's see if I can do this here. And let's see. No? Well, we've got that back. Okay, so if I have that back, boom, boom, I can get that back. There we go. And now we should have the entirety of it back. Sorry for the technical difficulty. There we go. Well, we have this. We have that back. Sorry for the temporary glitch there. But yeah, in terms of that, just in the back, I was showing, and that may have been what happened, throwing one off the radar like that. Okay, this ascending triangle in the back, just talking about the pattern identification. As I flip between Twitter and between Bitcoin and between the different accounts in the back, sometimes we lose a screen. It just happens because we have I think we have like 6 of them. So sometimes that happens. I apologize when it does. Pardon me. So I was just kind of bragging on the VIP to the extent that you there we go. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Pat. You guys let me know in the chats if I lose a screen. I noticed this time, but sometimes I don't notice because I still have it, but it'll go off of the main componentry, the main technical diagnostics. So we need to pick that up whenever we can. Okay, so yeah, just and I was just bragging on you guys. All I was talking about is me throwing this in the room and literally, you guys knowing that's why part of it is a book. Yes, part of it are the resource materials that say Wall Street is working with, or the top traders at the top crypto exchange desks around. Right, that's part of it. The second part is you being able to apply things at a fraction of a second. Literally, just without a doubt, you know what this is, and bam, you traded 100 or 200, maybe 1,000 of these. You know immediately, bam. You don't even have to ask. You don't have to question in terms of what that is. So that's just a big part of your trade game. So I encourage you guys in 2022, if you don't have, and look at that, guys. Look at that. Yep. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting and in line with technical conformance. Look at that. Boom. That's some mean price action to the downside. You guys agree, huh? Let's dig into the 5-minute. We're just talking about this. It can occur. Who nailed a short? Who nailed a short? You see this arrow right here? Boom, 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 boom. Wow, nice down move on BTC. You bet it, huh? Who's short? I got to ask you guys, who's short? VIP. I'm going to tell you guys right now, we have covered so many of these. The notion that it would throw 2 of these at us in 1 second, you got to be crazy. I'll tell you, you have got to be crazy. Who wrote it down from here? That would be VIP. That would be me. Anyone else? I'd like to know, guys. Way to go, VIP. If you nailed a short here, I'm not going to throw it at it like that necessarily, but that is just talking about it on the button. Boom. Youch. Did you? Let's see. Well, nice down move on BTC. Incredible move. Incredible move. Love it, huh? Bam. I love that, huh? Nice action. Nice price action. That is what I love. That is what's going on. Way to go, VIP. Boom. Did you guys nail a short? I got to know, guys. Did you nail a short? I want to know who had shorts in here and who. Boom. Don't get short now, guys. No. Don't jump into the short bus now. The short bus is full. All right. So I maybe should book mine. Let's see. I don't know, guys. Let's see what we got. You shorted. Bam. Nice. Bam. Way to go, Pathfinder. Way to go, brother. Very nice. Now the question is, well, when should we book it? When should we? Come on, man. Everyone wants to know, well, when are we supposed to sell it? Come on, man. People ask me, is it going up or is it going down? Man, if you nailed this from here to here, you are looking at someone who's asking you if is it about to go up or down, like, excuse me? Excuse me? You want to know if it's going to go up or down. What did it just do? Bam. That is good price action. What is up, VIP? That is just awesome, huh? I'm going to throw a jet for you guys now. That is awesome. We're going to stream along with a jet real quickly. That is VIP price action in the house. What is up? I want to know who booked him, how hard. Way to go, Pathfinder. I know you did. Slim, you see what we're all about here, huh? That's what we're talking about. Boom, boom. Now the question is, will we get back to this one, guys? And VIP are like, we almost guarantee you it's going down to this one. I don't know, guys. We're going to see if this line of support holds. I'd be very impressed. But can we find 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20 that doesn't return? Yeah, I don't know, guys. We're gonna see, kind of see where things are in the immediate future. Let me go ahead and do the jet, so you guys have something a little bit to look at. Boom. And yes, if you guys were looking for a trade, that jet has sailed. That jet has taken off. It has hit the airways and is gone. All right. In terms of this move here, it is up and out and adios. So, way to go, Path. I know VIP shorted that. I know they did. Now, the extent to which we get a pickup, etc. Boom. This is why I like Bitcoin, guys. You're not going to find 4% back and forth on 5L, etc. You're looking at you're looking at 20%, boom, 20%, boom. Nice price action. Way to go, VIP. Way to go. Base campers, everybody. And I'm excited about that. Me personally, I'm excited about that. Just in terms of the overall framework of what it implies. We may have some additional. Now you saw this here. I said, I'm going to set this here because there are orders at this level. Orders all in through these levels, right? You guys know that. So, hats off to the VIP, anyone else who traded in line with that arrow that I had, right? That's the next question, right? Return to this level. So I didn't know it would do it so quickly. We're excited it did it quickly. We wanted to do it quickly. So that's just sweet, guys. What do we got here? Slim, I need to take some money out of Robinhood and put it on Gate so I can buy futures. Copy that. I'll put a copy of that. Boom. Bam. Yeah, Robinhood doesn't have, they don't have futures, do they? I don't believe that they do. So the question here will be the extent to which, I'm just going to bring this guy up here, down here. The extent to which we have eliminated the need to go back down into this zone You know, and the question ultimately will be this, guys: will we at any point in time see $39,000 Bitcoin again? Will we see in the next day to 2 days or 3 days? Will we ever see again here in the next? Will we ever in the next 2 or 3 days? I know what it sounds like, but will we see $39,000 Bitcoin again? Right, just flat 39,000, 39,500. Will we get to this preceding level here? What do the yays or the nays have it? I have a feeling that people would say we're probably going to see it, right? We're probably going to see the price action come up into here now. It really seems reasonable now. Don't give up on the breakout. You guys know how the market works. In terms of that, you know, and we know how ascending triangles work. Boom, that was price action. Now, a lot of times, do you realize how quickly that occurred? Do you realize how quickly that just occurred? When you miss a trade, I'm going to tell you guys, because you're busy with the family, because you're working or working out or driving, or when we talk about focus, this is what it requires. You guys just saw this turn around in a matter of no time, right? That it could do this for us is beautiful, right? Is absolutely beautiful, just in this short context, right? And let's look at this this is the original that I sent to VIP at 9 o'clock. Guys, in an hour and 10 minutes, it has printed cash for the people on the right side of the equation. Okay? Now, I'll say within the context of that, don't get dreamy-eyed. Don't get, it's time to, I want to go heavier in next time. Not necessarily required, right? I prefer to see people that are involved, I'd say more lightly in the beginning when they're learning how to trade. To the extent that anyone ever feels overexposed at a higher price, right? That's not the VIP way to be. And I don't mean that in some exclusive tone or in any undignified sense. But the VIP that I see doing really well, our top level of membership, the top traders that I see doing really, really well, they're never overexposed. All right? And you don't have to be in crypto to do really well. You guys should know that. All right? So, Slim, looking forward to you hitting up those futures. I want to see what you're up to. I want to see what you're capable of. It should be fun. Let's hit it. Let's get it in. Let's see what it's got for us in terms of some riskier trades. If you can hit your targets, you may be in for some for a nice surprise on those. Right? That could be a very welcome message. So, to the extent everyone's still probably worried about this little green thing down here, right? This other ascending triangle didn't return to. But as I talk about the return to function here, bam. You guys got it. No one's going to ask a question anymore about it. It's like, well, it didn't do it here. Well, no, you get it. This is par for the course. So, the extent to which we'll continue to operate. Now, if you just hammered out your trades, guys, it's kind of like you take maybe 5 or 10 minutes off, right? Some of you are still ready to keep trading. I know that. But if you hit this in the back, we brought this to VIP on the breakout. Just look at this. Right as the breakout, even, it was just straight on line, even, just about to take off. If you hit that one and then you shorted like Pathfinder just shorted at the top, we're talking about the return to function. I've had this here, just pointed right here. Bam. You're going to keep trading, huh? Just push it, huh? Some of you guys are capable of doing that. Other people will relax a little bit and kind of see what, I don't know, what, maybe you want to take a little bit of a breather. If not, dig in, guys, dig in. If you've got some exposure to the upside or a short plan, the next thing I would say is I'd like to see some patterning ongoing. There's I'd say just awesome price action. We love it. We love it, guys. That reminds me of like Matic back in the day, doesn't it? This is definitely awesome. So as we look at this, it's caught at if we look at this interim low, interim high, just on the Fibonacci lines, it's caught at let's just, let me go ahead and move this line down. Let me see about this. Let me see what function this is. Let me move this up. That's a little bit clearer right now. We've caught it about that 50% retracement, 50% retracement, okay, that mid-level function, about half of a discount of the amplitude of this move from the, let's just measure the 37,500 to that 41,500. The old axiom, right? In terms of kind of the old saying or the adage would be, if you book a trade, great, next. If you didn't book a trade, great, next, right? What's the next trade? Buy at support, sell at resistance, trade your patterns, and hit your targets, right? This would be the target as laid out in a more, I'd say, a more conservative expression than the anticipation that we would, and this is a great example for us to talk about because you could have gotten blown through, boom, all of these. You need to understand as a trader that you have all of these levels below you, right? Always, all of these levels below you. Boom, 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 boom. You have the golden pocket is below the 50%. That's that magic, that magical kind of golden ratio to which everything wants to traject, right? Wants to gravitate towards. So to the extent you have your 78.6, your 86 below that, and you can't run out of cash on these top level fibs, guys. You can't do that if you're talking about hitting your targets. That's not what the that's not what the notion is, right? So just don't be overexposed on any specific trade, on any target that you're placing your cash on. Just know that if we're more aggressively treating the Fibonacci's here, no problem. Know that that's a more aggressive expression, right? Period, right? Understand that there's a more conservative approach always that you could get involved in, expanding that low to high interval, right? The pricing frequency, right? And wham, still looking at this, but we have now an answer, at least for now. The descending triangle has not broken to the upside for now, right? So we're very aware of that. And look at this on the 4 hourly. Is impressive right now, guys. Look at this on the 4 hourly. Let me dig into this. You see on the 4 hourly, we didn't carry any of the line, any of that line. Look at this, preceding 4 hourly, up. Nice lines, huh? Those are candles, which candle bodies are manifested as or implemented as specified. The candle bodies will become the actual line on say the 4 hourly. So as we look at this particular hit above that resistance on the 4 hourly, it didn't last 4 hours, right? That we didn't get a hit there. I brought up this 907 in an hour and a half. It had gone up and down. So that's how those are formulated. You guys see? Very interesting, huh? Now, anyone who had position here who panicked, let's say I had a short here. I had a short, Let's say I have a short here and we're up and we're blasted through the roof. If I panic, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to go kick the tire on the brand new car outside until it hurts, right? Something. I don't know what you would do, but the panic traders don't do very well, right? I just made that up. I don't know why. It just seems appropriate. Go kick the tire on the brand new car outside till it hurts. Like everything's fine, right? But you got to cause a problem somehow, right? It's like this with this level of resistance. It's just you can't panic about this stuff either. I just have to reinforce that a little bit. It just it helps to not be overexposed at any higher price. It would be nice to see some framework here since we touched off at that level. The excitement is going in the market right now. It's hot, right? To the extent that we could frame something like this out and see something like this participate, the pricing participate in line with something of this nature, to leave open the notion that we pretty heavy refusal though, wasn't it? That was the quickest slingshot move that we've had up, and at least to this level of resistance, we could definitely say hour and a half, just bam. So again, if you missed this trade, next. Right, we work on the next pattern. We work on finding the next ascending triangle, like I found for VIP, had, etc. in the back, just moments before the takeoff for that move. So if you missed that move, we focus on the next one. Are you carrying position now? Did you book a short? Right, looks like we're picking up some positive price action here. Can we continue to kind of go full throttle here with maybe a larger on the 30-minute? Can we build into a larger dynamic here? Or are we going to sit along? This is going to be the big question here. Are we going to fall back into the framework of this specific line here? This line has been just unbelievable, right? This line here has it's been like we have been magnetized to this specific level at like 39,000 flat. It has been impressionable, hasn't it? Now, if we go right up to 39,195, 39,250, there and abouts, you'll see quite a few hits here. The entirety of this line here seems to be frameworked just right at that prior, I'd say, resistance. You can see it right in that level. There's just a solid line here, solid wall of pricing here. Bam, it's angled a bit. I'll say it's angled a bit, but it looks like price may be trajecting to the upside in line with that specific prior resistance to now support. Boom. So we're going to be watching this. Let's go to the 5-minute. Whoa, this is starting to look like it's more of an altcoin trade. Honestly, you guys who have traded altcoins with some real heavy price action, this is normally the type of this is what we'll see: a huge trajectory to the upside, reconfirmation, just real aggressive pricing. We're excited to see it. We're very excited to see it. The anticipation of the market would be, I mean, what would we look at here? Let's dig into. Let's go to the 5-minute. Let's see what we throw at this. Not too far from this specified move up here where I said shorts were too comfortable, right? Heading back down to the prior resistance. Who in VIP thinks, I'm going to tell you guys look at the data, who believes it's going to go back down to this line of resistance here, ultimately? I know a few of them that are pretty heavily convinced right now that we will see 39,000 or 38,965. A few VIPs that I know are that watch the data quite a bit, that watch trades quite a bit, are already, irrespective of a small kickback and hit at prior resistance to support, are relatively, I don't know, it's going to be tough to, it'll be tough to watch one not complete back to prior resistance. This one will certainly test anyone who was in a short here, who got surprised here, watched it fall here, and now you're here. Never overexposed at any higher price, guys. Never overexposed on any one specific trade. That's what keeps this whole thing going. I got to tell you, resource cash helps. Heavy reserve capital helps. Okay, can you burn your trade that you're in? Can you burn the entirety of it right now and it not ruin your day at all? It's part of the trick of trading, guys. You have to be able to even go through. Can you go through a losing streak? You know, people don't talk about that. We talk about, let's hit them all. Let's get all these. Let's hit all the trades in a row that we can. What about a losing streak? Can you get through one? Right? It's not all primrose path, right? So we encourage you guys to ask yourself questions like that. Make sure that you're financially prepared and structured like that to where you can enjoy the market. But and what do we come back down to? Boom, right into that on the 5-minute. We're right back onto the specific. Here we go again, the 100 and the 200 moving average. You guys know that. Man, okay, so from now on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something in the back room. It's going to go up 4%, all right? And then we're going to stream, and it's going to go down 4% in about an hour and a half. Who wants to sign up? Everybody, huh? If we could do this every day, it'd be exciting, huh? Ain't nobody got a problem with that, huh? Put something in the back, it's going to go up 4%. You go on leverage, you do whatever. You go to 10x if you want to. No problem, right? Just, it's just rare that we get the chance to really trade like this. Wish Angel were here. I know he likes price action. Would be exciting to get his take on this. And, yeah, I'm sure he's busy. I always tell everybody, if Angel's busy, he's busy, all right? So that's just it. I've learned that over the course of knowing him, that if Angel's busy, he's busy, guys. He just is. So, and that's cool. That's part of why we keep the train on the track. All right, without a doubt, Mr. Matos. Okay, so looking at this lower threshold target, you don't want to trade to the point where it doesn't matter. You're so lightly involved, it doesn't even matter. There is no sting, there is no bite, there is no anything. Yeah, there you go, Pathfinder. Every day, sign me up. Yeah, would be nice. Huh? We have gotten a lot of price action out of Bitcoin, fortunately, recently, and it's been a pleasure to trade it as a group. Period. Way to go, VIP. Bam. That is sweet. And we got, as we talk about that's just, now we could take that all day long. I want anyone who's listening to know, who could have anything to do with it, we could take price action like that all day long. Literally, all day long. And they know that because they've seen us stream it like that, stream all day long, without a doubt. You guys know this, huh? Remember, like, I always reference Matic. Matic was big. We were just talking about wanting to stream some price action and stuff. Hey, that's nice. Well, we discussed that last couple of days. Very cool. Matic was big. Doge was big. Doge, we had a lot of price action. Matic looked like it was someone had decided to break the backboard in the gym or something. It was unbelievable. It was just, it was kind of Shaquille O'Neal dunks everywhere in the form of what we say, just price action. If you guys will remember, in terms of Matic price action, literally was on the screen doing things like this. Literally, it was lit, and I'm talking about like on the hourly chart, was literally swinging up and down 30 and 40% while we were all trading. That was the most fun that we have had as a group. Doge was a lot of fun too. Doge made us wait. Ooh, Doge made us wait. So when you guys have good ideas for things to stream in 2022, you let me know. Waves has not been bad, guys. I keep bringing up Waves to the group. It's nice. It's not doing poorly. Let's look at Waves on. It's a nice looking chart right there. Bitcoin, nice looking chart. Waves. These were my original pricing targets, believe it or not. The Waves up 314% in 22 days since liftoff. That's one of the most impressive, one of the most impressive coins operating right now with a decent utility and story to it, right? You're seeing the breakout possibility here. Go to your candle wicks and gauge that on Waves, all right? To the extent that that is a breakout and you have more of an upside to it, hey, you want some light exposure to it. It will take your time. I'll tell you that. It'll take your time. You guys know that as you look at your specific, the cost of being involved in something a lot of times is the time it will take you to be involved in it. And think that way. As you look at, let's see, 5 days or 20 days, we'll see. What's up, Plunge Man? We invite you to become a member. Please become either a Basecamp or VIP member. We welcome you to join our trading group. And we have just a bunch of top-notch guys that would love to trade with you, brother. If you're a decent, respectful guy and you want to trade and beat the market, we'd love to have you trade with us. We got a good, we got the top shelf group. Some people will say that. We actually have that. That is the truth. Slim, brand new VIP. Let's see if he went in and let's see if we can say, hey, what do we got here? Hold on. Notifications. VIP in the house. Crypto Cash. Crypto Cash, are you in? What's up, Crypto Cash? Trump, what's up? He's got a Trump hat on. I love people who are still wonderfully political. I have to say that. Just be political. If you love every president you've ever known. Most people hate the other one for some reason. Just have a good day. What is just try and be positive. This would be Slim Doginator, Jerome. Very nice Slim Doginator. I'm going to follow you right now, and we got everything from the. Let me go ahead and put him in these rooms. I want to put you in the back, brother, so you can get involved. Add people. We love adding new VIPs. Boom. Want to shout out to Vlad. Let's see here. I want to shout out to Vlad. There we go. Put you in the VIP zone, and let me put you in the music and restricted chat in the back as well. Welcome to Slim. He is in the back, in the books, etc. Way to go. I want to see if we have, what do we got here? Messages, notifications. We have Crypto Cash. I got to see if Crypto Cash has joined. I'll do that in the back as we take a look at the price action. Now up 0.56%. Anyways, like this is a heck of a day here, huh? Impressive move to the downside. We love the volatility, guys. We love it. We love it. We just couldn't do without it. We want more of it. It's not that. This is the thing. We have to ask ourselves honestly, guys. I want to look at Luna. I wanted to take a look at Luna. I want to take a look at DOT real quickly, just on the right-hand screen. Luna is slightly down. DOT is up about 1.5% to 18. What does DOT look like? Would like to see DOT break out of this flag formation. Okay, been waiting. DOT will make you wait. AXS has been decent recently. Atom, okay, waiting for Atom to kind of take off. We can go through some specifics, on some other coins. And let's see. What took off the other day? Yesterday, Phantom took off, didn't it? We'll say that. Matic hanging low, chilling. Descending triangle. Luna, we'd like you to catch in a flag. I tell you, we're giving you some credit. We want you to flag out. Come on, Luna. Can you do it? We'll trade you flag. Some people picking up on this 100, by the way, 100 moving average. Dot Luna, what was it? Phantom. Saw yesterday's blast off, wasn't it? Phantom from low. Was that it? Oh yeah. Ouch. Like, don't tell anybody he's down there. Shh. Right? You know, some of these are good enough pickups down there. It's like, we don't got to tell anyone else is down there. You know, we'll just pick it up, you know, so before it goes up, right? So Phantom is getting down there below its preceding threshold. Would like to see Phantom, continue its kind of nice run from 2021 into 2022. Phantom and some other coins, as you look at them, really, guys, set the mark in terms of the lack of a correlation between Bitcoin and Phantom, between Rose and Bitcoin, between Harmony One and Bitcoin. There's 2 or 3, 4 or 5 near versus Bitcoin. Just talking about correlation, okay? There are 3 or 4 that really set the mark of really high quality projects that just are worth noting in terms of their negative correlation with the market. Negative correlation means that things move in the opposite directions, okay? Okay, they move in the opposite direction, period. It's real simple, right? Negative correlation, if Bitcoin is going down, something else would be moving up during that time frame. Just simple stuff, right? That's a negative correlation. Positive correlation is that they would move in the same direction at the same time. Boom, boom. Always, right? So between Phantom, between Rose, between One, between that's Harmony One, between Dusk, Near, okay, some coins that were negatively correlated with Bitcoin. We always pay attention to that stuff. Like, without a doubt, we're very, if not extremely, interested in those details, right? So the question will be, can we add on another? Here, as we look on, can we add on another 1.2% to the downside? And what a great example for anyone who was short here, decided to hold through this, and is still now probably in the money or back to break even. I mean, this would be the best case ever, just to discuss the simple fact, guys. Why don't we have more volatility? Everyone accuses Bitcoin is too volatile. We couldn't have this as whatever it is. Hey, there we go. Prior resistance. Was that it? It's close, guys. We're 10 for 10, aren't we? Yeah, what's up? I know Pathfinder and Luke are looking at this. You got to be kidding me. They're like, come on. No, you gotta know your data. I'm telling you guys, when I say this, like, it's very rare. It's very, you guys know. Did we hit it? I'm gonna say we hit it. We hit the prior resistance. Boom. If anyone was in a short, and I'm gonna tell you guys, if anyone was already in a short here, bam, we've hit the prior resistance. That makes it. The market is solid. Copy that, Luke. Copy that, Pathfinder. Slim, you guys got that? Return to prior resistance. Even after this, there's no way. There's no way. Well, somebody, and I'm sure a few somebodies, have. And let's see here, Black Man. What's up, brother? Get your badge, bro. Get your badge today, please. Kindly requested. At least a Basecamp badge. If you want to keep watching the streams and this and that, appreciate everything, but you need to get a badge. And our technicals are on right now. Our screen is on. So, and I'm kindly requesting that right now. We have an exclusive room. We'd like to have you in it. So join the VIP. Slim just joined the VIP. If you ain't got $100 to join a VIP, you probably shouldn't be trading. I'm just gonna tell you that's our MO here. So. We hit the prior resistance, didn't we? Bam, huh? That's some serious stuff, guys. That is some serious stuff. That's so many in a row for us. We don't even know how to count, do we? I mean, we could add. We could. I don't know. It is somewhat is very important. Let's continue to say that. So yes, indeed. It's just, let's see this. Dinero. Very nice. Anybody who hit that, congrats. To anybody who had a short here and got thrown to the upside and still just booked it, congrats, guys. Very, very nice. Impressive price action. So, what are the expectations of the market right now? Whew. We are back in the zone. It was 2 hours, it was fun, and we are back in the zone. But in terms of volatility, we can take it. That's the thing. What's wrong with volatility? Just let the reins off the market a little bit. Give the traders the trades, right? I think it produces too much money for the traders. To be honest, the ones with skills, it produces too much money for them. And whoever is in charge of these types of things, they don't want to produce that much money for people. I would imagine. It's like they can't earn that kind of money there. Anyone could learn that in a garage, right? Trading. They could learn to trade in a garage. It's like, well, some of the people who learned to trade, spent $500,000 on their formalized education as well. So, what's the problem? Let's see what we got. Buy at support, sell at resistance, trade your patterns, hit your targets, never be overexposed at any higher price. Double and triple down. London. Nice. That's Pathfinder. Booyah. Bam. Pathfinder. On target, without a doubt. Bam. Thank you for paying attention and for being a great trader. Pathfinder. Just going to put that down there in the chats because that's just the truth. That is just hugely important. That is awesome. So it makes it easier, doesn't it, Path? When you look at buy at support, sell at resistance, trade your patterns, and hit your targets. It's like, and the targets a lot of times that's a hybrid between the Fibonacci's and also you're going to have targets from your patterns, your upside, your downside target, etc. It's gonna be that way. So impressive. Very, very impressive. Let me see what we have on the 5 minutes. Just makes it so much easier, man. Like, golly, it makes it a lot easier. You guys know this. It's just like it makes it, things become livable. And if you start, I'm just going to tell you, if you start really plugging in your, and I brought this to you guys earlier, that pickup I had on the 5L on Gate, that acquisition. When you look at setting your price on a limit order, and having it come to you and you being the lowest price in the market, that is profit, being the lowest price in the market. Having it come up and you're exiting it near the very top of the market instead of, kind of window shopping on your exchange. Like what's the exchange order book right now? What do I need to pick from? No. Or being caught out of position on the market, letting the exchange charge you too much. Like, no, you set your order. You set your order and you just you have your order filled, right? Let's look at the technicals on Gate real quickly. See what we got. Anything interesting here on Gate? We could either go from the line to the wow. We've got a new level. This is just and you guys know, not easy to beat a descending triangle. We noted that, like without a doubt, and this is one of the reasons why. Even when you break through. And continue to impress us is all I'll say with the price action. Just continue to impress us. We'd love it. But this high, needing to break through this intermittent high, it's a challenge for the traders. It just is, without a doubt. So as we look at a descending triangle, they're difficult to beat. Right? We have to conquer this intermittent high here, 42.5. Then we have to conquer this intermittent high at 45.6. So definitely exciting to the extent it can just get done. Like while it's in process, let's go. Let's get it done. To the extent that reality sets in a little bit, this would be reality of a descending triangle. Just not really easy to beat. And it's that intermittent preceding high here that makes it difficult, right? As we take down the let's take down this the specific triangulation. But you guys just this, right? That's there we go. I really like the technicals on Gate. They're just real smooth. Helps to have a nice graphics processor. Okay, so on the daily, looking on the daily, we still have some room to go on this daily threshold. Let's go into the 4 hourly. Let's see where we're at. We barely moved, right? Very, very interesting. Now, what's our next play? Let's go to the next pattern. Any additional patterns in play? Now 4 hourly looks like it actually held a flat, near a flat top. It's got an ascending line. Would have been better just to have a completely flat top. We go for another ascending triangle. We will trade those all day long, guys. You know this. Pat, thanks for shouting out and putting the words of wisdom together. I love that. It's just buy at support, sell at resistance. Trade your patterns and hit your targets. It's just if we can successfully continually do that, things become very, very simple in terms of not just the strategy, but it's just, learning how those all work together, I guess, is what the experience, how the experience comes into the equation. So we did satisfy the move down to this specific preceding. That's how we started, was the surprise, right? It's out of conformance. And, of course, I'm going to be accurate about the technicals enough to let you know that, we have something. And that's one thing I'll always be honest about, like, just so that you guys know, always honest about the fact, well, we have an outlier in terms of the, in terms of the, the data, what would be expected. We have an outlier here. Something we didn't get a return to a preceding level of resistance, right? That's how I started the stream, and just, maybe it's because of the confirmation. It's just still is, it's an aberration. We are very used to seeing the return to that prior resistance, and wham, did it slam down. That's a big psychological impact for people who know about that pricing behavior to this level, not just the upper level. We were playing the upper level as well. I had the arrow to that. You guys know that. As we were watching the price action above, I literally, if you're just tuning in now, I had this arrow here while we were up above. It looks real simple now. I had the arrow down, pointing down to that specific level when it was here, right? Boom. This was another arrow here, just so you guys know. You can rewatch the stream in the beginning. This one was in red. Started off the stream like that. So, and we accomplished down to that prior level. Boom, boom, boom. But I mean, if it's consistent, the market requires us to be consistent. To the extent that it is consistent, it is consistent like this. It just provides the people who are trading with more opportunities to trade. That's all we need, just more opportunities to trade. Like, fill the day up with a lot of good trades. The lowest price on Doge was so nice. You bet it, man. When you woke up, Pathfinder, and you got that 86, boom. That's awesome. And to look at the map and just be like, bam, that's just awesome. When that happens, it's just, you love it. When I look at, and maybe he doesn't believe it, maybe you guys don't believe it, right? But it just is. You don't have to question it. When I look at, like, DOT, you guys, when you look at DOT, right? And because Angel likes DOT a lot, okay? He's heavily invested, okay? And I think he's told you guys much. He's all in. He's this and that. But I'd say he's got a sizable position. He likes the technology. I've said it's a clean project. So, but to the extent that, like, I can come at him with some pricing targets, and I didn't explain this to you guys. These are not Fibonacci pricing targets, okay? They're not Fibonacci pricing targets, just so you know, all right? When you look at these pink lines here on DOT, when you look at them, these are my pricing targets. These are not Fibonacci targets. These are mine. So when, like the 86 hit, when you look at just carving out something like DOT, because he asked on live stream, he's like, London, what technically, what do you think of this? That was back in this area, and he was getting a little bit of flack from some different sources that he wasn't listening to. I'll tell you, he does not shop TA. He knows the number one shop. He would not be on top of this channel, guys. He wouldn't be here. I got to tell you. I want you to know that. So, but, some other channels were giving kind of grief about it. In this area for DOT, it's time to go bull. We're going back up 100+%. I'm like, I'm sorry, Angel, it's not conforming. And did it upset him? I'm sure it did. But he knows TA. Yeah, I mean, he knows, and he knows how to appreciate good TA. And so in this level here, and he was getting the flack about going bull here. I'm like, no. I gave him this level. He didn't, no one likes to be told they're not going in the direction they want to go. But he took it with a grain of salt. Okay, bam, it slammed down. This is over a period of, what is this? Just to reframe the work here, 2 days and 8 hours. It took, and then bam, it goes down. Okay, fine. It went to your target, just slightly lower target. Bam. Then that was part of this here 50 days ago when I gave them these targets down here and these two lower targets, which of course has gone down to the two lower targets. And it's just like, as Pathfinder says, it's just so nice to have that lower target on Doge. I can tell you, providing targets to people that wind up really setting the tone for the overall market or being the like litmus test, like did you hit it or not? And that's like a litmus test. Is the water, can we drink it or not? You know, is it like a litmus test? Is it can we drink the water here or not? But let's do the test on it. Let's see, right? It's like the targets, they good or not? Like you guys, or your trade, your entry, was it good or not? It's just nice to have the litmus test right here. It's nice to have like on dot, bam, boom. That was a nice pickup. It took a while to get there, but that's how you felt, Pathfinder. And that shot up if you went into those are some clean targets. Yeah, I appreciate that. And just and you feel good after hitting the 86. I handcrafted these targets, so it's nice to see those work out. Same thing on Luna in 2021. You guys see the original Luna chart, like $4 in $4 and change, $4.60 or something. When you go back and look at it, it didn't even look easy then to pick up at that price. I'll tell you that. Given the price action and everything else, it just didn't look easy. It wasn't an easy pickup. It wasn't an easy thing to target, but we did, right? Without a doubt. Just not going to shy away from technicals ever. So just know that's the kind of station we have. We love to be accurate. We love to get that bottom line price. We thrive on it, don't we? That's kind of how we are. We love just streaming through price action. It's what it really defines us, right? In terms of the top line resistance, not getting overly carried away here, talking about the need for patterning, at least hitting targets below here, the likelihood that arrow drawn down, right? Just cool stuff, huh? This is that's where it's at, guys. Let's zoom back into. Let me see if I can pick up on that arrow feature. Let's see. Come on, Trading View. What are you doing? Huh? Is Trading View stuck? How boring, huh? How boring. Trading View is stuck. Trading View not supposed to be stuck. What are you doing, Trading View? Trading View has run out of juice. Look at that, huh? Trading View refusing to rewind. Boring. Anyway, that's just boring, huh? I can't believe it did that. Now, I don't know why. It's like we broke Trading View. Possible. It is possible. Let's see what else had a big flip around here. Let's see what else had. What else? Now, we noticed that not that much was up with Bitcoin to the extent that Bitcoin was up, right? So when we're looking for those flash trades like that, Bitcoin, it's interesting that there's not more of a Doge crowd in with Bitcoin, because they like spikes. Bitcoin spike. It just happens all the time. So that's interesting. I'm going to have to do some more thinking on that. Down 0.35% to 39,141. Let's take a look at let's see, BTC. There we go. Nicely done. All right, guys, it is time for me to have a Cohiba and for you guys to figure out your next move. All right, let's look at this real quickly. Let me see if I can assist. Again, this area up and through here, we're hitting the 100 on the 1 hourly. All right, that's a key focal after having re-hit onto and we caught this in the back. You guys know how we do. We caught this in the back. Line of resistance, ascending line of support, returned to this specific, ascending triangle after returning to this specific ascending triangle. And by return to, I'm talking about the top line resistance. Boom, boom. Beautifully well done. Love to see it. Love to see the price action up over 4%, over 5% at one point, and back down within a course of an hour and a half. Just the kind of price action we, for the record, want to trade. We got used to it during Matic. We want to find more of this in 2022. If you want to be, guys, if you want to be a successful trader, I would just focus on price action. Let's see. Abdullah, we welcome you to join our group. It's exclusive. I just gave you a rundown. Abdullah, join our VIP. I want to say that to you. Specific invitation. If you have money to invest, you should find the right group to invest with. We still make our own way in the market. Enough easy trades and easy calls. Just find a good group to do it with. If it's not us, go find the right group. We wish you all the best in 2022, whether or not it's with us or otherwise. And at least join our base camp to let us know that you belong here. So I'm satisfied. It's a great stream. Congratulations. I'll be on with the VIP DM in the back. This is what trading is all about, this stream right here. I hope that everybody can enjoy this. If you booked a trade, congratulations. If you're learning to book trades, this is what dreams are made of, man. I mean, if you could do this all day long, would be the only other thing. If you could have price action like this all day long, that's what we'd like, huh? So we're working on it. I'm working on answers in 2022. Guys, this is London with Bitcoin Spike. You know, no financial advice. Not financial advice. Former financial professional, Harvard Business School, Duke University, and Pathfinder is heading out. And let's see, keep an eye on what you have been doing. Amazing, bro. Keep it up. Thank you, Abdullah. We appreciate that, Abdullah. We just really would like you to be in our VIP, give it a try and see if you like it. We have a lot of great guys, and let me see what I have here. Really would like to see if you like it. Yeah, just join on a desktop computer. And, yeah, we'll let the VIP go. It's been a crazy, crazy night in terms of two just hammer trades. Looking in the back here, I'm glad that we added you in the back there. Congrats, Slim, on joining the VIP tonight. He came up from base camp, but look at this. Boom, right on the breakout before the 5% move to the upside. Before I'd say the residual of the move to the upside, some of that 5% may be encapsulated here. But that's what you want, guys. That's look at that. Boom, boom. Nice action. We'll just measure this real quickly before we go because that's what it's all about. That is just screaming to the upside. 4.71% to the upside before and drawing this arrow down, just our anticipation there, a 6% move to the downside. Beautiful, beautiful. Anybody who caught 30% on the 5S, way to go. We'll talk to you soon, guys. This is London with Crypto Kingdom Bitcoin Spike. I'll probably shoot a short video for the residual of the community